man, thanks for coming in. That's an amazingly bedazzled phone right there.
Well, you know, I'm a big Disney Elsa fan, so.
That is so cool.
First off, I just want to say that I love you so much. You did such an amazing job. Like,
Thank you.
I watched the movie last night, and I was just blown away. You did phenomenal. Like, I am so proud of you. Like, you did it justice and beyond. So,
oh my God, thank you.
You're amazing.
That's so kind of you.
I'm just speaking the truth here.
Thank you.
And is it okay? I'm going to ask you some questions.
Let's do it.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right. So I know that you're like really into health and taking care of yourself, and I really respect that. I love that. And I was wondering, like, during filming and everything like that, because it was very physically challenging, like, what was your health routine?
Well, I made my own breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day and brought it to set. And then at lunch, sometimes we would do yoga or, you know, take stretch breaks because we were doing a lot of physical activity but didn't really take any time to stretch or, you know, allow our bodies to rest. And another thing was we were working really intense hours and getting very little sleep, and it was very cold outside. So something that was very important to me was taking baths at the end of the night, like herbal baths or clay baths to sort of just let the day go and welcome in the night's sleep.
Yes. Do you like Lush Cosmetics?
I don't know Lush very well.
Oh my gosh, somebody needs to get her a Lush gift bag. It's like amazing. They have bath bombs, bath fizz bangers, like aromatherapy when you put. It's awesome. Lush is amazing.
Lush.
Lush. It's so nice. The other question I had for you, I do a lot of inspiration and beauty on my YouTube channel. I'm a YouTuber, and my main target is like young women and inspiring them. What do you hope that young women watching this film will walk away with?
Oh man, I hope that they'll walk away with, knowing that it's okay to be a little bit different and it's okay to not conform. And the more you honor yourself, the more that you do yourself, the more centered you're going to be, grounded you're going to be, the more present you're going to be for others, the more change you're going to make in the world.
That's awesome.
And life is so much easier when you honor your own intuition.
Yes.
And Trish in this film starts in a place where she doesn't honor her intuition, and then she listens to her instincts and chooses Dauntless, and then deals with the consequences of choosing Dauntless, which at first seem a little bit tricky and hard, but in the end it allows her to rise to her power and own her strength. And
you matured so much in the movie. Like, you took that journey, and I saw it happen so beautifully. Like, I loved it. And even after the film, like, when I walked away, I felt like a warrioress. Like,
yeah,
right? Like, I felt
love
like,
that.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like young women could feel like they're in Triss's head, and they could relate to her in so many different ways. And, like, walking away from it, you feel empowered. Like, I felt empowered. Like, I could go conquer the world right now.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you for portraying that so well. Another thing with, like, not what you would say you are, but what would your family and friends say what faction you would fit into?
Family, friends?
Yeah, what would they say about you?
I'm doing a call the audience card.
Dauntless for sure.
Dauntless. They say Dauntless.
Seriously.
They just told me through the wind.
All right. Oh, nice. So cool. I know I would like to choose that, but I don't know if people would choose that for me. Like,
oh, I'm sure. You seem strong and you seem empowered. I'm sure you'd be Dauntless.
Thank you. Well, it was so awesome being able to be here and interviewing you. Just thank you for taking the time.
Yeah, man. Thanks for being. And are your eyes two different colors, kind of?
It is my prescribed circle lenses, and I noticed there are a lot.
Amazing.
Your eyes are incredible. But
I've been like staring at them. It's incredible.
Awesome. So, oh my gosh,
Hey.
it's so awesome to meet you.
Yeah,
You're
great to meet you.
amazing.
Yeah,
oh my
thank you.
goodness.
Look
Okay,
at that phone.
I'm a very Frozen fan. I love Disney, and I love sparkles. You know. So, are you ready for some questions?
I'm ready. Hit me.
Are you ready for this? All right. So, as your character 4, like, being that role, what did that awaken inside of you?
It awakened really a part of my personality which I kind of was parallel to his, which is you know, the quieter side of me and the kind of listener and the person who doesn't need to necessarily be the loudest voice in the room. And I really like that about him. You know, he's a kind of a complex person, and he has presence, but he doesn't need to be jamming his masculinity down your throat. He doesn't need to be flexing biceps and stuff. You know, he's just very present, I hope.
Yeah. So did you relate to him a lot in that? Because he's like a giant warrior, like a silent, gentle warrior.
Yeah, I like the idea of him being that and having a kind of tough sense of nobility, and there was I don't know, I kind of saw a little bit of you've seen Gladiator, Maximus in him. He's someone who's tough but a good person, motivated by ideals that he feels are bigger than him.
Yes, I love it. What do you hope young men that come to see the film walk away with?
I think first and foremost, it's a great action thriller with loads of, great kind of. It's a fun. As an action fan, I have brothers, and I come from quite a male world. It really kind of satisfies that. It's a story about people actually finding their identity and being okay with that identity. And one thing that Forces, which I thought was a really good theme, was the idea of fear. And men sometimes are taught in life to pretend almost to be fearless, like the idea of having fears as a man is somehow weakness. But the interesting ideal in this is that Forces on the Ferris wheel, she says, I didn't think you were afraid, and he says, no, of course I'm afraid. That no one is fearless. It's inhuman to be fearless, which I think is true. It's just about how you get over your fears, how you conquer them, and how you overcome them to become a better man, basically.
Wow, that's so awesome. Good answer.
Awesome.
And with fears, like, I'm a YouTuber, and Lionsgate had me be a part of this project where we faced our fears.
Cool.
And I had to have a tarantula crawl all over me.
You got spiders.
Spiders. Ooh, I don't like them. But with you in this movie and playing this role, like, what's your biggest fear? And has Divergent inspired you to face your fears?
My biggest fear would be being covered in neoprene and then like a load of flamingo feathers kind of drenched all over me, and then running down the street
Really?
singing a song from The Sound of Music. That would probably be a fearful fear. And then another real one, I guess, would be losing a family member.
Wow. What is the most fun that you had on set?
We had fun all the time, actually, and that was the great thing about the cast. We were able to kind of break out of character when we wanted to, in a good way, and kind of joke around to break some of the tension and realize that it is fun what we're doing. On the Ferris wheel, Trish is climbing in front of me. I pulled her pants down. Sure.
Oh my God!
But I didn't look. Obviously, I was like that.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
And so, as working with all these people in Dauntless, did you guys bond like a family in real life?
Did we bond in a family? Yes, we did in many ways. Miles and Jai, they painted each other's fingernails, and
there was a lot of pranks I heard from them.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Well, it was awesome interviewing you.
Yeah,
Thank you for your time.